Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to this channel, zani4u.com channel. Actually, now I'm still under the home surveillance order because I was tested positive for COVID-19 on the 11th of March 2022. Now on the fourth day of the HSO. I'm getting better, alhamdulillah. Okay, so hopefully I'll be recovered soon. Okay, while waiting for my recovery fully to become negative, okay, for COVID-19, and everyone love to be negative, not positive. Okay, I would like to talk, I'd like to share about basically share something with my fellow REMs, registered electrical energy managers, or just energy managers, or whoever performing function as energy managers. I would like to share something about what kind of knowledge or information that we should have, as energy managers, in order for us to have better interaction with different type of people or different level of people when discharging our duty as energy managers. Okay, I'm talking about in terms of the perspective of in Malaysia here in Malaysia. So what I believe that the energy managers should know, okay, in order for them to have some basic knowledge and information when they have to interact with different level of people, because you like it or not, to become effective as energy manager or as an energy manager, we have to interact with different level of people, different level of position in the organizations, with different level of qualifications, competency, and also the most challenging part, with different type of attitudes, okay, and concern about the importance of efficient management of energy in particular. So here are my some sharing, okay, based on my personal experience, okay, and also from some of my readings, interaction with others in the market, throughout the years. Okay, the first one, this one is a fundamental to me. Okay, so as the energy manager, I do believe that all must know what is in Malaysia, especially for the registered electrical energy manager, okay, or the REM, okay, they must be very very well versed about the key provisions that affected the installation owner, and also the function and duties of the energy manager under the efficient management of electrical energy regulation 2008. Okay, why? Because if as the energy manager, the knowledge or the understanding of to this efficient management of electrical energy regulation 2008 or EMIR 2008 is very shallow, okay, we cannot expect, the installation owner will do better. Because if you look at the EMIR 2008 purely for the purpose of compliance, okay, word by word application of the EMIR 2008 itself, is nothing much there to describe what exactly, in detail or in a proper order, on what exactly the installation owner and the energy manager need to do to get the result in terms of improved energy performance. He just mentioned there clearly, especially in the regulation 6, okay, about the obligation of the installation owner, and the regulation 16 about the function and duties of the REM. The rest is almost zero about what exactly need to be done to ensure efficient management of energy at the installation or at the organization. It's nothing. So the basic knowledge about the key provision, that related to the function and duties at the REM and obligation of the installation owner, and then how to interpret that, somehow sensibly, and also I would say in a proper way that will lead to the efficient management of electrical energy regulation. Because if you just read the regulation just for word by word, what you need to do basically almost merely just a reporting. Okay, reporting every 6 months. Okay, first they have to appoint the RIM and then a reporting for every 6 months. Because I don't see even the regulator can do much more without a proper detailed prescription in the regulation itself. So if we want to make, if you are appointed as the RIM, you are appointed at the installation. So to make the regulation works or bring something, can lead into efficient management of energy. This is the I would say the obligation of the RIM, okay, appointed, okay, to understand, have a strong knowledge on the EMA 2008, okay, and also how to interpret that, somehow accordingly, that will lead to the efficient management of energy. That number one. The knowledge, okay, strong knowledge about the key provision related and it's also its interpretations, okay, about how to perform or deliver the duty as the RIM that affected, that for affected installation. That number one. For me, that one is no second options. You must know. Okay, because most RIM just memorize the regulations only for the purpose of getting the RIM certificate. That's what I can see. I think some of them even acknowledge that. Okay, because I came across a few training programs here where I made the RIM, okay, and I asked them some of the key provision, they still cannot remember. In laughing, of course, in laughing, but somehow it tells something, right? Okay, yes, number one. Number two, the EMIR 2008, okay, EMIR 2008, okay, is basically a regulation that somehow with the objective to ensure efficient management of energy at the affected installation. And the question now, how to ensure efficient management of energy? To ensure, I mean, that's something ongoing, right? It's not a project. It's not a project. It's something to ensure, means that it happen continuously. Therefore, I do believe, the knowledge of the RIM, okay, so the RIM, the engine manager, must have a very strong knowledge as well, okay, on the concept of efficient management of energy, okay, through applying the concept of energy management system. Okay, energy management system. Alright, so that leads to another things. So it means that energy managers must know what is energy management system, number one. Second, how to develop the energy management system at the organizations. Okay, how to develop. And then third, how to make sure the system can be implemented smoothly. Okay, and then how to perform how to check the performance of the system. Does it achieve its result, the intended result? And finally, how to make sure all that can be properly somehow reviewed, reported, and seek for continuous improvement. So, for me, the second item, energy managers must know what is energy management system. I think I did mention in my previous video. Okay, if you are the safety officer, you must know energy safety management system, right? For you to be able to perform your duty effectively. If you are environmental officer, you must know how to manage environment in a systematic way or environmental management system. If you are a quality manager, you must know what is quality management system. It is similar to energy manager. If you are the energy manager, you must know what is energy management system and how to develop it, how to implement it, and how to make it works. Okay? It's a must. How can you become effective if you don't know the management of that? Because the way I look at it, energy manager's role is more on the strategic part of energy management. not just merely looking into the finding the energy saving potential. Energy saving potential or energy saving opportunity can be identified by engineers. But how, when it comes to strategic management, it's all about, okay, how to achieve that energy management objective and targets, for example. So it's not just, saving measures. Saving measures can be identified, but to implement any saving measure that identified by engineers, you need to get resources. You need to talk to the management, convince the management, get the monetary resource, you need to get the human resource and all that. So strategic management of energy is the role of energy manager. And then to do that strategically, you must implement through a systematic way, which is through the energy management system. Okay, so you have to understand. You have to know. You must know, as energy manager, we must know what is energy management system. Okay, it's not enough if you are an expert in energy savings. It's a part of energy management system, where energy savings is important. When you want to find the way on how you can improve your energy performance, or you want to reduce your energy cost or energy consumptions. Okay, but it's not enough. Before even you identify the potentials of your energy savings or energy improvement, before that, as a part of management system, you must establish proper energy baseline. Excuse me. You must have a proper energy performance indicator then. Okay, so I want to talk more about that because it take me maybe a few hours. Okay, but again, the second point, you must know energy management system. Alright, from the fundamentals, okay, all the components, from the policy, commitment, from the policy, commitment, policy, and then planning, and then operation, and then performance evaluation, and also the management review. It's a typical PDCA cycle for any management system that applied. It's nothing new. Okay, that's number 2. You must know what is energy management system as the energy manager, or in particular as the RIM. Okay, so now what's the number 3? Okay, number 3, alright. I do believe that as energy managers in Malaysia, we must know what's the current updates or status about our energy industry. The status. What I meant is about general information overview about the current status of supply and demand. What's our current supply? Are we net energy importer or are we net energy exporter now? Which energy is critical for the country? Which energy is the most used in the country in terms of being supplied and also being used by the demand. Okay, what's our current and projected capacity mix for electricity generation and all that? How are we doing on RE and all that? Okay, what's the current government initiatives or programs related to this? The status of the supply and demand. Okay, current energy supply and demand, and also some information about the current policy that may even affect your organization or company. Current programs that you may participate. For example, government come up with under the 12th Malaysia Plan. We have the Coalition Energy Audit Grant, where installation under the American enjoy the energy audit grant. For example, the policy, okay, and all that, and then the important part as well. Okay, the knowledge about the governance of energy. Who is the regulator? We have the issue. Which one should go and all that. For energy efficiency, for safety. These are the common thing that I came across, even though I'm being appointed as the energy manager. Okay, they do expect, if somebody somehow certified by Energy Commission, we're supposed to know more about not just about the energy management and all that. Okay, and then on top of that, what other legal requirement other than under the MA 2008? Is there any other legal requirement they have to be complied with? Okay, that one thing. At least you need to keep ourselves updated about the current status of our energy industry in Malaysia. so that it's easier to talk. And the best thing, if you can relate that, relate all that into what your role or energy management can do, to help to even to achieve the policy, that. Okay, that's one. The number 3. Number 4, okay, on top of that, okay, again, we need to know the current program or initiative about EE and RE. EE means energy efficiency and also renewable energy in Malaysia, because these are related. So that, again, okay, so that this is when you know you are updated, even you can advise them. Sometimes they're not aware. They're not aware, all right, about the current program that the company can benefit, okay, participate and benefit, okay, in the programs. For example, we have the RE program now, the NEM, net energy metering program. We got the Selco program, for the demand side. We don't talk about the LSS, or feed-in tariff. They want to the more to the grid, okay. But we're talking about RE, okay, net energy metering, okay, Selco program. This is where the organisation can participate. Alright. Okay, how about the EE program? Alright, there's some the current program. I remember I met one of my clients. When I told them I shared with them about the Save 2.0 program, where consumer can get rebates, if they buy energy efficient equipment. You know what? After a month after that, I returned for my visit. Okay, they were excited. They were excited to share with me. Oh, Cik Zaini, I bought 3 air conditioners. I bought it. I told my relative, to buy to get a rebate. Somehow, okay, and that's on the consumer part. Okay, other programs, right? The government started to have. I share about the program where the update about the upcoming act the government is being drafted by the government, and also subsequently to be tabled to Parliament. So they are excited to know. So by having all this, high level things, high level and macro level kind of information updated, updated information, it's easier for us to communicate with the high level people. Okay, because if engine manager just dealing with the operational stuff, operational level, okay, we always talk about the motors, pump, fans, lightings, that. But to talk to wider group of people, in order for us to have more interaction, to become more effective engine manager, this knowledge are I would say this kind of knowledge and information will be very, very helpful for us to keep the interaction smooth, and same time make you look very good as well. You'll be seen as the resource center. Okay, and then the number 5, the one I like to share in this video. I think I got about 15 to 16 points, but I will make it in a few videos. Okay, the next one, and then number 5, all right, that want to be in this video, okay. Is somehow the current, we need to keep ourselves updated with the current, okay, national and global level commitment or targets that are related to energy, okay. And also normally this kind of commitment or global targets, related to energy is something bigger. Example, we are how the contribution of, if you do energy management, what will be the contribution to the Sustainable Development Goals? Okay, this SDG, okay, Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, right? They got 17 goals. It was launched in 2015. Okay, it's a global commitment to reach the sustainable development, okay, by 2030. So where energy management can help? Okay, that's why if you know this, you are putting yourself in a bigger picture. So now from there, they will know that, energy management is beyond. This energy manager can be beyond, not just to meet the legal requirement, can go beyond that, achieve much bigger things. Okay, so ideally, if you're better, if you can pinpoint, okay, which particular goals in the SDG document that energy management can help. For example, if you do RE, for example, if the company opted to go for the NEM or Selco program under the RE program in Malaysia, they can help to achieve the goal number 7 in the SDG number 7. If they are doing energy management, okay, energy management systematically through to adopting certain best practice, that will help them to somehow achieve the goals for the sustainability practices under the SDG goal number 12 under responsible consumption and production. Okay, and all that, for example, goal number 7, goal number 12 will help them to achieve goal number 13, which is about the climate change mitigation. That's example. Okay, that's why if we are updated about that, have some knowledge, it's easier to link that. When we talk to the top management, okay, this is purely saving energy. It's beyond that. Because one thing I learned over the years, in most cases, in not all cases where the word energy cost saving is become so tempting for the top management to look into energy management seriously. Not all the time. Especially for companies, they are big, they have cash rich, they are doing it for different reason. Okay? Okay, they're not doing it, the main motivation is not so much on the cost reduction. Okay, that's I can look. It's very obvious, very obvious. Okay, and then about the current, now we are talking about the carbon neutrality. Okay, since 2021, we talk about net zero target. Now, SDG 2030. Now, net zero 2050. Most country globally, I would say 2050. Net zero target or carbon neutrality target. Okay, and these are all related to climate mitigations, all about fighting global warming and all that. Okay, so these are the things that we as energy managers should be able to link, when we talk when we interact. But to do that, you should be updated in all this as well. Okay. So I think that should be enough. Okay, 5 key points. Okay, first, 5 key points that I believe, energy managers in Malaysia or registered and skilled energy managers in Malaysia should know, or you can put it must know. Okay, so the first one, we must be very well versed with the EMIR 2008 itself. Okay, the regulation that you are being somehow being certified as the REAM. And then second one, you must know about what is energy management system, what is that, how to develop, how to implement, and how to make it work. Okay, number 3, updated with some knowledge about the current and upcoming energy industry in Malaysia as a whole. Okay, alright. Number 4, aware about the current and upcoming some future energy efficiency and renewable energy program in Malaysia, so that your organization can participate or to get benefit from that directly. Okay, number 5 for this video, to have some knowledge and information about the national and global commitment that are related. Okay, national and global commitment and targets, they are related to energy management. Energy management, where energy managers can help to achieve that goal and contributing to achieving the commitment targets and goals, such as the SDG, Sustainable Development Goals, and then net zero, carbon neutrality, climate change mitigation, and all that. Okay, with that, I hope I can see you in the next video. Meanwhile, if you feel this is useful, please share. Alright, kindly share. And then subscribe. If you don't mind. If you have any query, you go to zani4e.com. You go to contact us. You can contact me. So that I can answer your query. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and salam sejahtera. Stay safe from COVID-19.